nobody will like you, either. Hurled at their feet by the locals. That's from Scottish. This field, right here, in the middle of nowhere in Russia, doesn't look that useful because it's not. Jackie, did you like that exaggerated? It's nonsense. Well, stupid science in Norway. Well, One take left, Mom. Love you to death. Say it louder. Thank you. Love you so much.
This video is sponsored by me. New merch store now available. Check it out later in the video. Minecraft makes no sense. I've recently been on my 2-week Minecraft stint and built myself a nice house right next to the river. I put a painstaking amount of time into making each pillar, each floor, and each space around it look absolutely perfect. The most picturesque place to be. Wanting to share my creation with my friend, I walked down to their house to find them building their home out of melons. Melons! A melon is a type of plant in the gourd family, commonly featuring a hard rind shell with a sweet, fleshy fruit inside of it. They are often eaten as sweet treats on hot summer days, or a flavorful mix-up in a fruit salad. But you know where a melon wouldn't be used? For a slanted roof! Minecraft is an amazing game that can teach anyone from small children to the Pope how to creatively build their own unique worlds. But Minecraft is teaching the wrong lessons to children and popes alike. Minecraft teaches you how to build wrong. If you want to build, say, a house for you and your dog, you need to build solid foundations, frame your home in sturdy materials, balance the weight and size to keep everything secure, and construct your walls and roof in harsh weather. If you miss even one of these steps when building that home, legally distinct bolt here might as well be living in a pile of sand without easily it could be toppled over. No dogs will harm you, I promise. But in Minecraft, you can build the frame out of wool, the walls out of sponges, the roof from leaves, and even not have a foundation at all. If a young, innocent, and still growing Pope wished to be an architect one day, they would need to learn how to build strong, secure, and most importantly, safe infrastructure. And I believe Minecraft should be that first step in learning how. So I came up with a solution.
Okay, read you.
Bring the Occupational Safety and Health Administration to Minecraft. In the real world, there are hundreds of different safety and building regulations used to ensure every building, from our homes to our businesses, are built and maintained in the safest ways possible. Today, I am going to bring these rules into Minecraft to show you how they're used, and at the end, test these rules on others, and see what they can create.
I had a great time until I came back into the general voice call.
And now, for a public service announcement. Hello everybody. This video is a hard one for me, and I know it will come as a surprise to many of you, but I wish to be honest both with myself and those around me. I have to admit something. I am a fur... What the hell is that? Oh, fuck!
Man, double jump is stupid.
So to bring the real-life regulations of building into Minecraft, we're gonna need to go over a few things first. Namely... I used two regulatory bodies as the references for this video, the OSHA General Industry Regulations and the 2024 International Building Codes. These are dense regulations that cover every possible building and workplace safety rules that you could possibly think of. There's sections in the OSHA book for ladders, stairways, diving, toxic substances, occupational foot protection, and steel erection. The IBC too covers safety rules for every type of building, but while their rules are extensive, the reading of them is something I believe is beyond the ability of your average gamer. The purpose of this code is to establish the minimum requirements to provide a reasonable level of safety, health, and general welfare structural strength. It's a quick breath. Not only can we simplify these rules for our average player, but we also have to change these rules due to a particular problem. Minecraft doesn't follow the laws of physics. This is a block of wooden planks. Assuming it is a hollow block of planks, this is a cubic meters worth of wood, roughly about 900 kilograms. This is nearly 2,000 pounds of planks, and I am currently holding it in my hand. Even weirder, it can float. Even weirder than all of that, I have hundreds of it in my inventory. Just how strong am I? This is a cubic meter of water. You can hold a cubic meter of water in a bucket, but this is that same cubic meter of water slightly in the air. There is no fuel for this fire to continue burning. How is it burning? Suffice it to say, a lot of rules in this book don't apply to Minecraft, so taking them one-to-one just won't work. Instead of trying to just put real rules into the
We need to raise this up.
Minecraft, I decided to use the rules as a reference in the first ever building regulations for Minecraft. Building Universal Guidelines of Minecraft. BUG, for short. BUG covers most of the things you would do while building, with 5 total chapters to go over. But first, let's get acquainted.
How do I get this up?
Actually, not. Since
That
I'm
could
only
help.
wearing a heart. Our general guidelines go over everything we may need for your average worker, requiring high visibility wear and hard hats to be worn at all construction sites. All workers, too, are now required to break blocks with the proper tools. Their hands are not built to break stone. The rest of the general guidelines enforces the basics of safety. Employees should never be forced into hazardous situations at any point in construction. Keep some ladders, scaffolding, or water on hand to keep your builders safe. Always make sure to have medical services available in the event of an injury. Healing potions, food, you name it. And very importantly, always have a toilet provided to all workers at a construction site. Now, let's move on to flammability. Flammability regulations in the IBC have a specific rule about fire-resistant materials. Depending on the types of buildings you're making, you need different levels of fire-resistant materials. These levels are determined by the amount of time a material can resist being lit on fire. The standard for a fire-resistant material is lasting 1 hour without being set aflame. Minecraft days are 20 minutes, so if the building material can last a little under a minute without catching fire, good. All these woods
And they
are
regenerate
up to
their
the
resistance
Can they last for
quickly.
1 minute? Here. So in Minecraft, only crimson and warped wood is immune from burning. Everything else only needs seconds to disappear, which makes wood, the most common used building block in the game, one of the riskiest blocks you can use. Case in point, the Pillager Mansion. That shit's so easy to burn. Rule 2.1 of flammability requires structures with an occupancy of 3 or more to be built out of fire-resistant materials. If you're building for yourself, you can use all the wood you want. But if you plan to live with a few friends, don't put them at risk with oak. Rules 2.2 and 2.3 deal with heat sources and ventilation. Open flames should always be surrounded by non-combustible materials. Yes, even torches. Why are you putting torches in your oak house, anyway? All heat sources, too, must have clear ventilation to the outside of their structures.
You're
Furnaces,
joking.
torches, lanterns, all of that smoke is going to set off a CO2 alarm, which I know you haven't checked the batteries for those. Keep your heat sources clear of blocks above them. Always have a fire extinguisher on hand in case of a fire, and if you're going to have lava in your build, at least put some handrails around them. Construction.
Oh no.
Rank B is the lava chicken farm.
Never mind, I'm out of here.
With Jack Black in it. This building works as a great reference for retention, but also an example of the rules in Section 3. Rule 1. All buildings should have a building plan. You really shouldn't build things without an idea of what you're doing. This lava chicken farm, for instance, was built off the plan created by Gold Robin here on YouTube. His fantastic design made sure I made no errors that could cause a safety risk during the building process. The only actual risk is the building itself. Rule 3.5. Structural supports for a building must be built stronger than the blocks they are supported. This is a mostly wooden structure with some stone bricks on the inside, this upper half being only wood. So please tell me why we have a solid quartz chicken on top of it. 1 cubic meter of quartz can weigh up to 6,000 pounds. This chicken has 47 blocks of quartz. Gold Robin, are you trying to crush these chickens? We haven't even mentioned Rule 3.2. Buildings can only be built on solid foundations, equal to their size, and, well, I don't think this gap in the floor is helping any. The rest of our construction rules keep us honest. Accessible areas of a build must be lit up. Extensions to a build must have supports underneath. Do not use improper materials to build with. And finally, building projects which have already been started must be either finished or discarded within a reasonable time frame. If you're one of those guys who makes the front of your build and never finishes the back, well, play it.
Korean call out.
Or with just the egg automatic? I saw this YouTube video that...
Arbiter's ground's seen better days, I suppose. Cobblestone and some sticks. Unnecessary. Triangles, wow.
Oh? Oh. Ready your boat! Here we go!
Fuck. I'm fairly certain there is supposed to be a boss fight. So...
Oh? So. Tip. Here we go.
I know you're supposed to be able to shoot this down. There you go, what the fuck?
Look, it's stirring up the sand shroud. It must be responsible for all this. Come on, let's take it down together.
Boss fight already.
Here we go. This has to be their leader.
Whoa, dodge. Ow.
No effect at all. Are our attacks working? What? Does that mean it's like the other giftings? Yeah, our attacks should be effective now. It's nothing but sand wherever we look. Where did it go? Here we go! These flames make it impossible to go further.
Only if you're uncreative. Or don't have the flame breaker armor.
Hey, the flames have gone out. Now we can move ahead. What? Fireballs now. Looks like we're stuck again.
You're stuck and I have to deal with your ass.
The fireball stopped. I'm on my way, Link.
Is the igneous health shield really not doing damage? That sucks.
Hey.
Daughter of the Garuda. This platform connects to the very top of this temple. Use your power to charge the 4 batteries, and it will function once more.
Jesus Christ.
Heed my words.
This thing is going to be a problem.
Not really.
Hey, the trap is disabled. We can get past now.
Ah, that's really cool. This wasn't how I solved this. I kinda just brute forced it with the light and a little bit of recall.